Hello grade 8, welcome to my channel. This is Tutor Marife. In this video, I'm going to tutor you on how to find the equation of a line using the given information. And I'll also teach you on how to express the equation of the line in slope-intercept form and in standard form. Okay, so we have two problems with two different set of information and we're going to find their equation. Let's start. So our first problem is to find the equation of the line if the slope is 5 and it passes through the point -1, 4. Okay. And we're going to express our answer in slope-intercept form and in standard form. For number 2, the given set of information is the x-intercept, which is -3, and the y-intercept, which is 6. And we also have to write our answer in slope-intercept form and in standard form. Okay. So, ano ba ang slope-intercept form of a line? It's y equals mx plus b. Ito ang general structure ng slope-intercept form of a line. Okay? Slope-intercept form kasi it features the two information which are slope and the y-intercept of the line. Kaya slope-intercept form ang pangalan nito. Okay, so yung m dito, which is the coefficient of x, is the slope. This is the slope. Ito namang b, this is the constant term kasi wala siyang coefficient na variable. This is actually the y-intercept. Or it's the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. Okay? So, para makagawa ka ng equation of a line in slope-intercept form, dalawang information ang kailangan mong makuha. The value of m and the value of b. Pag meron kang value ng m at b, mabubuo mo na ang equation ng line mo. So, yun yung target natin. What is m? What is b? Okay? So, the slope is 5. Given ng m. So, m is equal to 5. I-plug in natin dito. Let's call this our equation 1. Yung equation 1 mo becomes, replace m with 5 because it's given, magiging y equals 5x plus b. Let's call this equation 1 prime. So, ang problem na lang natin is b. Pag nakuha na natin ang b, may equation na tayo in slope-intercept form. How do we solve for b? It's also given that the line passes through the point -1, 4. Itong ordered pair na ito, it represents a point. Itong -1 is the x-coordinate of the point, tapos itong 4 is the y-coordinate of the point. So, in equation 1 prime, we can replace y with 4, we can also replace x with -1, and we can solve for b. So we're going to substitute x equals -1 and y equals 4 into equation 1 prime to solve for b. So let's do that. Y, replace with 4, equals 5 times x, replace with -1 plus b. Obviously, b is solvable kasi siya na lang ang variable sa equation. So 4 equals 5 times -1 is -5 plus b. I-isolate lang natin itong b on the right side. So we transpose -5 to the left. When you transpose, you have to change the sign of -5. So magiging +5 siya when transposed to the left. Equals b. 4 plus 5 equals 9. This is the value of b. So, plug in mo doon sa equation 1 prime mo. Therefore, na-solve na natin yung isang question, the equation of a line in slope-intercept form. We have y equals 5x. Ito, i-replace na natin. Nakuha natin ang 9. This is our first answer. Okay? Ano naman yung standard form of a line? Ang standard form naman ng line is ax plus by equals c. Yung variable terms mo, parehong collected on the left side. Yung constant term ang nasa right side lang. So, from our first answer, ang gagawin mo lang is to transpose variable term containing x to the left. Tapos itong constant mo, yun yung c mo, iiwanan mo dyan sa right side. Okay? So, ito, pag ita-transpose mo to the left, mag-change ang sign niya. Magiging -5x. Then, i-copy mo lang yung y na nasa kaliwa equals 9. This is the equation of the line in standard form. So, this is our answer for letter A. This is our answer for letter B. So, yung expressing your answer in standard form ay madali lang kung nakuha mo na yung equation ng line in slope-intercept form. Kasi ililipat mo lang yung x term mo to the left. Makukuha mo na yung answer in standard form. Okay? So, tapos na tayo sa first problem. Sa second problem, iba naman yung set of information na binigay. Ang given x-intercept is -3, y-intercept is 6. Okay, so, ang start ulit natin, y equals mx plus b. Let's call this equation 1. So, pareho pa rin, ang main target natin to be able to write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form is to know m and b. Okay? So, from the given information, y-intercept is 6. Ano ang sinabi ko kanina about b? B is the y-intercept of the line. So, itong 6 na to is actually your B. So, that's 6. I-plug in mo yan dyan. Your B is equal to 6. Yung equation 1 natin, magiging y equals mx plus 6. Let's call this equation 1 prime. So, ang remaining problem na natin ay m. How do we solve for m? It's given that the x-intercept is negative 3. Negative 3 is the x-coordinate of the x-intercept. Tandaan na ang lahat ng points on the x-axis has a y-coordinate of 0. So, pag sinabing x-intercept is negative 3, it's actually at negative 3, 0. The y-coordinate is 0. That's why when you're solving for x-intercept of an equation, you always set the equation to 0. Or you let y equals 0 to solve for the x-intercept. Kaya ito, pag i-rewrite natin itong information na ito into this form, ordered pair, it's actually negative 3 is the x-coordinate and 0 is the y-coordinate. So if we replace y with 0 and x with negative 3, m is solvable. So let's do that. Substitute y equals 0 and x equals negative 3 into 1 prime. So this becomes 0. This becomes negative 3 plus 6. So equation 1 prime becomes an equation that has only one variable, and this variable is solvable. So this is 0 equals m times negative 3 is negative 3m plus 6. We transpose negative 3m to the left. So the sign will change. On the left, it becomes positive 3m equals 6. We isolate m. So we don't need the 3 on its left. So paano natin ika-cancel out yung 3 sa kaliwa ng m? We divide it by 3. We also have to divide the right side by 3 by division property of equality. We have to divide both sides of the equation by the same number. So m is isolated and it's equal to 2. I-plug in mo yan sa equation 1 prime. Therefore, our equation in slope-intercept form is y equals, our m is 2x plus 6. This is our first answer. Okay? So for the standard form of the line, we only need to transpose the x term to the left. So it becomes negative 2x on the left. You copy y, then write 6. This is the equation of the line in standard form. So this is our answer for letter A. This is our answer for letter B. Okay? There's another way of solving for m. Okay? So after getting equation 1 prime, y equals mx plus 6, ang remaining problem natin ay m. Okay, so this is one way of solving for m. You plug in x equals -3 and y equals 0 into equation 1 prime and you can solve for m. That's one way. Another way is using the slope formula to find m. The x-intercept is -3, or that means -3, 0. The y-intercept is 6. So that means the line passes through 0, 6. Any point on the y-axis has x coordinate of 0. And that's why when you're solving for y-intercept or y-intercepts of an equation, you always set x to 0 and then you solve for y. Yan. Okay? If you know the coordinates of 2 points contained by a line, you can always solve for its slope using the slope formula. Ang slope formula, m equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay? So, if we know -3, 0 and 0, 6, let's say this is point 1, so we label the coordinates as x sub 1 and y sub 1. And if this is our second point, we label the coordinates x sub 2 and y sub 2. And we plug in the values into the slope formula, the slope equation. We have y sub 2 is 6 minus y sub 1, 0. All over x sub 2 is 0 minus x sub 1, -3. 6 minus 0 is 6. 0. KPO, keep the first number, plus O opposite of the next number, 3. And that's 6 divided by 3, it's equal to 2. Okay? So, the slope is still 2. So, you have 2 ways to find the m for number 2. Okay? So, if you have questions or clarifications, use the comment box. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Tutor Marife MCP. Thank you.